Got Demain Maia versus Jon Fitch, which it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I think it's gonna be more of an exciting fight than people are giving it credit for, because Demain Maia is a ground fighter and Jon Fitch is a ground fighter. So is that gonna play a factor in this fight? So if you really think about it, look at it this way: Jon Fitch is a very high-skilled level wrestler. He likes to ground and pound his opponents. He likes to just be down there on the ground, transitioning, kicking, punching, doing what he does. And he's a dirty, grindy fighter. He likes to grind fighters out. And he even said in the Countdown show, he loves to have people get him in very good submissions, like triangles, arm bars, and he does that until they gas out and let go, and then he just starts raining heavy leather. And he dominated Eric Silva in his last fight. And Demain Maia has been known to like to do the stand-up against a lot of fighters, and he's not the best stand-up fighter, but he is a great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. So you might see an overpowered wrestler outdo the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist. It might be like Nate Diaz when he fought Benson Henderson. The bigger, stronger guy outweighed the grappler. And Jon Fitch is a brown belt or black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think the wrestler outdoes the Jiu-Jitsu artist? Because Jon Fitch, I never really was a huge fan of him until his last fight. He really impressed the hell out of me. And I think Jon Fitch will win this fight. I think it will be one of the top fights of the night. I think the best fight of the night is going to be the Jose Aldo fight. But honestly, I think Demain Maia will try to get it to the ground and rain off some submissions. And if he cannot submit Jon Fitch, and that's going to be a long night for him. But a lot of people say he can submit Jon Fitch easily. But to be honest, with Jon Fitch and his beastly wrestling, it's going to be hard to pull off submission against somebody who's always constantly moving. He knows the submission game very well, and he's only lost, one or two times in the UFC, and one was against George St. Pierre, and the only other one that I know of was a tie against BJ Penn, and he got knocked out by Johnny Hendricks. Those are the only fights that he's really lost in his career. So the dude is a beast, and I'm not taking anything away from Demain Maia. I think Demain Maia has the ability to submit anybody, and he submitted Chael Sonnen just like nothing. He got Chael Sonnen right on the ground, whoop, right into the submission, and Chael Sonnen tapped. But saying you tapped out Chael Sonnen is like saying you tapped out a white belt. Chael Sonnen is easily a guy you could tap out. But with that said, please rate, comment, subscribe. I'll definitely see you guys in the next video, but I can't wait to see this fight. I think Jon Fitch is going to hold his own. A lot of people are just saying Jon Fitch is going to wrestle him to the ground and get submitted, but I really don't see Jon Fitch getting submitted in this fight. I think it's going to be a back and forth fight on the ground, but I just think Jon Fitch and his overall aggressiveness and his very great wrestling, because I think he is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so he's going to be able to hang with the Demain Maia. And a lot of people are saying, nah, Demain Maia is just going to light on that submission and tap him. But honestly, he has the best submission game in MMA. Jon Fitch has the best defense for submissions. So he's never been tapped out. A lot of people got him in triangles, arm bars, chokeholds, and this dude doesn't tap. So is that going to play a role? If Demain Maia gets him in like a real deep guillotine and he doesn't tap, is that going to play against Demain Maia? Like, fuck, I can't tap this dude. He has the best submission defense, at least here in the UFC. So that's going to be something. He has great defense and he has great takedown offense, and he's very aggressive when he gets you to the ground, always grinding people out, always making people gas. So I really think Demain Maia is going to have his hands full, but